4637, descend and maintain 900,000.
Descend and maintain 900,000, SkyWest 4637.
Approach SkyWest 4638, 13.7, descending via the ski.
242, descending via the ski 3, landing north, information Victor.
Southwest 3127, ready speed at 210.
Level 230, Southwest 2630.
Hey guys, let's come over here. We'll get our fuel set up. So I'm going to follow Zephyr 6. Sometimes I get the Reno-9 out of here. We're going to be flying from Reno to Fresno. There's some weather along the way. It's a little cloudy. We're going to have a nice headwind, which is another reason why I am recording this one instead of live streaming it, because it's going to be a little bit of a cruise. So it's kind of boring at cruise. So I can cut all that out for you. That way you just get the highlights. All right, we're going to go flight level 230. We're going to King Air Reno to Fresno, Zephyr 6 Darby transition. And then on to that VOR and then direct to Fresno. Unless we need to shoot an approach, and I'll brief that a little bit. And let me break out my calculator here. All right, 643 plus 210 and 762 and 200. I already have fuel set up in the internal tanks, so I'm just taking what I need for the trip. 15 minutes, alternate, and taxi. That's all I need to figure out. So take that divided by 6.5 is 279. So we'll just go 280 times 0.5 is 140. So our fuel is 140 per wing. 3005 is altimeter. The wind 170, 13. I'm checking my weather injector, make sure it's right, which it is today. Sometimes it's not. It's been more and more where it's not accurate, but today it's accurate. And Fresno, they're departing south. So we'll plan 16 left. And Reno is landing, Fresno is landing north. Looks like a few at 7,000 feet AGL. Visibility is 10 square miles. Light wind. The wind up here is 170 at 13 knots. All right, so we're going to file this. We're November 1399, B350 slant G for GPS, slant golf rather. I'm not going to do CPDLC, even though this is probably capable. Yeah, it is, but I'm not going to use it this time. Just do it by voice. Reno, Fresno, 23 LAX. File. Flight plans on file, so we're all legit on the IFR because we've got some weather ahead of us. We definitely want to be IFR. Plus, you have to be IFR to go into the flight levels, and we're going up to flight level 230, which flight level start at 180, which is 18,000. So we're parked up here at Atlantic Aviation. So since I'm going to be 16 left, I'll have this open on my laptop. Easy access for frequencies and the elevation for quick reference. That's why I have that open on my laptop. And we're going to do the Zephyr 6, but it could also be the Reno-9. So we'll see what we get assigned. This airport is very important when it comes to these takeoff minimums. You have to abide by these. So depending upon which one we get, we'll have to, I think it's basically the same, right? 700, or actually this one's higher. So this is 700 minimum climb of 440 feet per nautical mile. And this one is a standard climb of 730 feet per nautical mile to 10.9, and this one's 9.4. So this one's a little bit more drastic, which is why I have this trusty thing open here to show you, because this is a nice way to see it. So the Zephyr 8 requires, or Zephyr 6, I mean, for 1.6 left is 700 minimum climb, 440, 700. All right, 440 per nautical mile to 940, and then 400 to 13. So we'll just go with the higher one, so 440. So we're gonna take off at least 150 knots, probably be closer to 140. So for this, we have to meet at least 1,100 vertical speed to meet this, and then we can actually reduce it to 1,000 feet per minute. But this other one, the Reno-9, is a little bit more. So the Reno-9 it's up here. 730 to 10.9. So that one meets 1825. So when everything's said and done on the Reno-9, at 3 DME, I have to be at least 6,600 feet, 8,800, 9, 11,000, basically. So these are very important things to look at. Otherwise, you'll be too low by the time you get out here. So we're going to be pulling, if we get this one, we're going to want about 2,000 feet per minute until we reach 10,900 feet, so basically 11,000. So we'll see which one we get assigned. I filed this one. Sometimes I get assigned this one. So that's why you don't ever ask. When you request your IFR flight plan, you don't say request IFR Fresno as filed, because they already know you're requesting it as filed. So it's kind of like that's implied when you file an IFR that you're trying to get what you filed. So why say as filed? You can't order them to give you as filed. So it's more of a negotiation. So you just don't say as filed at the end at all. You just say request IFR to Fresno and then see what you get. It's kind of a gamble. All right, so Reno, wind is pretty much right down the runway, and Fresno, a little bit of a tailwind on the landing, a few clouds. We'll probably just do a visual into the airport. Reno to Fresno, straight south. Got some weather around Reno. That's it. Looks like the convection is just right about here, so we don't have to worry about that. It's going to be a lot more clouds up here. Tops are 27,000. So we might be in the clouds for a little bit till we get out of that. Yeah, it's clear down here at Fresno. Is there any ice to worry about? Looks like about 15,000 feet we might encounter ice. So I'm going to write 150-ice. We'll keep an eye on that. And yeah, that'll work. I'll see you back in the sim. All right, guys, we are ready to rock and roll. All right, as briefed, let's do 140 gallons per wing. I already have set the auxiliary fuel in the inside of the main wing. Check the fuel for contaminants. All looks good. Do counter reset. All right. Reno's fuel cost at Atlantic is, this is Jet A fuel that we are using, $5.93. So $5.93 times 0.5 is $2.96. So we'll say $3. Curious how much this is going to cost. I'm doing half the fuel because it takes forever to spin this thing. See how much all this fuel cost us today in real world numbers. It's actually $2.97. So yeah, right on the money. So we got total price is $4.16. Of course, that's half. So times 4. So $1,664 is how much fuel we bought for this trip. If it were real world, which is why I don't ever want to. I mean, I guess if you owned a business that makes a ton of money, this would probably be all right. Supposed to be a tax write-off. But if you didn't own a business that you could write this fuel off, like you'd have to be a very wealthy person to afford this. Just the fuel alone, let alone the maintenance and everything that comes along with this. It's crazy. All right. So we got 28 volts on external. We should have 22 on the battery. And did I set the brake? Yeah. So we're going to turn on the battery. Connect the Genti. And we got external power blinking, which means it's available. So now it's solid. We should be showing 28 across the board. All good there. So we'll turn on nav and tail light. Do a bus Genti check. Reset. All good. Let's check our inverters. All good. Lights, camera, seatbelt sign. Do a fuel cutoff check. It's for fire stuff, so we'll turn on these pumps and make sure these valves close, which it did. Check this side. Good to go. Turn those pumps off because they're engine-driven pumps. Those were electric pumps for if you need to turn them on if your engine quits or something. All right, let's do O2. Check our mask here. All good. Oxygen's 100%. All warnings are good. Battery bus in the up normal position. Engine anti-ice on for ground ops. Bunch of fuel. All right, let's load her up. Let's go full load today. So crew. I'll say 410, 460, or 450 rather. 400, 250, 200, 200 cargo. Apply. Everybody is on board. Check our lights. Give the safety briefing to the passengers since we don't have a flight attendant today. Cargo secure. Seatbelt no smoking signs are on. Alright, we don't need, I'll leave the chalks, but we don't need the stairs. Turn on the beacon. Area is clear, so we're good to start. Checking for hot start, hung start, oil pressures in the green, ITT capped out above 50 there, so we'll turn that off. Close that window. We'll go full power on engine 1 because we're going to use engine 1 to start engine 2 power wise. So we'll go ahead and turn off the, get rid of the external. External's gone, and you got 28 on the left gen, so we'll use that to start engine 2. Added fuel around 20 ng, checking for hot start, hung start, oil pressures in the green. It's like a little bit over 700 on that one. All right, now we got 28, 28, 28, and we'll leave it on triple fed. Prop RPM is 1100 or more. Good there. Flight plans on file. Do a bus sense test on the engine gens. So you got 3 Genti lights there. All good. Need at least 11 psi per bleed. So we got 11 on that. And 11 on that. So we'll turn both these on. Get the environment going. Get things cooled off. Gyro section pneumatic pressure is in the green. Now we'll get these inverters on, which are down here. Lights extinguished. EFA switches here. And now we can turn on our master avionics. Alright, that's all good. Trim for takeoff, flap set for takeoff. And we'll do trim to the left a little bit there, airline trim. Do coffee maker and furnace on for our passengers. Emergency lights, all good. Slave to gyros. Turn that thing on. Elevation 4415. Why is this not working? This didn't work the other day either. I'm gonna have to check the forums. Maybe there's been an update to AVTAB. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. It's a little weird. That's alright. We'll get by. I already briefed it. Anyway, I have it on my laptop, so I'm covered. You guys may not be, but I'm covered. So I'm going to look up ATIS here at Reno. And then we'll get our altimeter and cross-reference with field elevation. So 135.8 for COM2.
Following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Yankee. Reno-Tahoe International Airport. 8 is information, Yankee. 1755 Zulu. Wind 160 at 13. Visibility 10. 6,500 scattered. Ceiling 10,000 broken. Temperature 13. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3005. Arriving and departing runways 16 right, 16 left. Visual approach is in use. VFR departures, contact clearance, delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Yankee.
All right, field elevation's 4415, so we're right on the money there. We are facing 25 something or other, so it's right. It's good there as well. And I guess we'll tune in to the clearance 124.9. And ground is 121.9er. And we'll give it a second here. Make sure I'm not stepping on anyone. I'm going to cheat real fast and look at the live map to see if my flight plan still shows the Zephyr 6 or not. Nope, it's showing Reno 9 to the Mustang VOR, and then Merlet, Dorby. All right, let me see. Reno 9, so we're gonna have to go with the higher takeoff thing. Reno 9, Mustang. I'm just writing this down before I actually get it. It's cheating, but whatever. MRLET, and then Darby. And then CZQ, and CZQ is the Clovis VOR. All right, so now I'm pretty much ready to get my clearance. Let's double check our
6 left. Visual approach is in use.
make sure that
VFR departures, contact clearance,
everything
delivery.
is still the
Advise
same.
on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Alpha.
Oh, now we're with Alpha. Okay.
Reno-Tahoe International Airport. 8 is information, Alpha. 1855 Zulu. Wind 160 at 11. Visibility 10. Light rain. Ceiling 6,000 broken. 9,500 broken. Temperature 14. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3004. Arriving and parting runways 16 right, 16 left. Visual approach is in use. VFR departures, contact clearance, delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Alpha.
Good afternoon, Reno. Clearance, King Air 1399 out Atlantic with Alpha, IFR, Fresno.
King Air 139er, Reno clearance, go to Fresno Airport, Reno 9er departure. Select radar vectors Merlet, that's Mike, Romeo, Lima, Echo, Tango. Then Darby, then as filed. Maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 230 within 10 minutes. NorCal on 119.2, squawk 7253.
Cleared to Fresno via Reno 9. Departure, radar vectors, Marlette, then direct Darby, then as filed. Climb maintain 10,000, expect 230 in 10 minutes. Departure 119.2, squawk 7253, 1399.
We're 139er, be back, correct?
Alrighty, let's go to ground. Tower is 18.7. So that's easy. I'll put in, I think the Mustang VOR, the Mustang. He said radar vectors more lit, so probably don't need Mustang, but we'll see if it puts it in automatically. So we're gonna go.
Good afternoon, Monterey ground, Bonanza 956 Hotel Papa, northeast ramp, VFR ready to taxi with Foxtrot.
Radar 56 Hotel Papa, Monterey ground, I'm sorry I missed your position.
I'm gonna do Reno.
Not a problem, we're at the northeast ramp, 6 Hotel Papa.
Procedure, departure, Reno 9er, 316 left. And we'll load that. And then radar vectors, I guess I don't need to add Mustang, so that'll work. So MR
6 Hotel Papa, are you looking for runway 28 right then?
let
28 right would be just fine, 6 Hotel Papa.
Mr. Let. And then we're gonna go direct to Darby.
Radar 56 Hotel Papa, Monterey ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Charlie.
Darby.
Charlie for 28 right, Bonanza 6 Hotel Papa, thank you.
And then Clovis. So CZQ, ZQ, Fresno. All right. I wish I knew what was wrong with the AV tab. That's happened before. I don't remember how to fix it. I do not remember. And I am so tired of seeing notifications on my phone. Just got a report on, a notification on my text message that says support at 4:30 PayPal. Your account has been restricted. Please review here immediately. Yeah, BS. You're trying to get access to my PayPal. Freaking scam. Freaking scam. Can't fool me. Just because you have my number doesn't mean I'm going to fall for it. All right. Back to work. Let me see here. I do have a PayPal, so I feel sorry for those that fell victim to those scammers. All right, so we're doing the Reno 9 out of here. So that requires pull this up on my laptop real fast. So Reno 9, again, we're doing 16 left, 730 feet per nautical mile till 10-9.
Tower, Bonanza 956 Hotel Papa, holding short 28 right.
Radar 56 Hotel Papa, Monterey Tower. Fly runway heading to the shoreline, then a right cross on departure is approved. Runway 28
So
right, cleared for takeoff. Wind at 3304.
we have to do at least
Runway
2,000 feet per minute at 150 knots.
Departure is approved.
And we'll check the DME.
Clear for takeoff. Bonanza 6 Hotel Pop.
So this departure, climb heading 164. So let me set 164. On the Reno localizer south course. So the localizer is 110.9.
105 November Alpha, ready to copy IFR to Deming.
And we'll set the course for 164.
I don't have any routing for you.
Okay, let me see if I can refile a flight plan then.
And we'll use the DME to make sure we're passing those restrictions.
Contact Oakland Center 132.2.
And we're doing a squawk of 72. 53. We'll turn that on a little bit, and we're cleared up to, what do you say, 10. So we got heading, altitude armed is good. We'll do auto ignition check. So we'll turn these on. These lights should extinguish when I give power, but before I do that, let's make sure the brakes are on, which they are. So add some power. All right, those lights went off, so we're good there. Turn on windshield, anti-ice,
We're 6 Hotel Papa, contact.
prop anti-ice
Over departure.
in the green.
6 Hotel Papa. Thanks for your help.
So
We'll see you.
keep an eye on that today.
Oakland Center, Red Bluff, altimeter
Surface de-ice. For this, you need full power. And then we do a manual, so we got a wing de-ice, and then a tail will pop up here. This is a single operation. All right, all that is fine. So what that does is fills these boots with air, and it breaks away any ice that's forming on the leading edge. Oh, now, so my weather is like 20 minutes behind, so now it's starting to get the rain.
NorCal departure, Bonanza 956 Hotel Papa 2000.
Let's get the clouds looking right.
956 Hotel Papa, NorCal departure, radar contact, Monterey altimeter 3001, resume on navigation.
Oh, nav 6 Hotel Papa, thank you.
All right, now ground, idle, stop. Good. Same thing, except this time we'll check the auto feather system. So we're going to look for AFX lights. AFX lights with feather to left.
El Paso, clearance, Squirman Tiger 105 November Alpha. Let's see if that flight plan's on there now.
For 5 November Alpha, I've got a request for direct.
Feather right.
Nothing more, and unfortunately, that is not available direct.
We'll go ahead and arm that system.
Route?
We are at 4,400, so we'll set.
Sorry, you cut off?
I don't
You have
know,
anticipated
about 39.
Negative.
And now we'll
Alright, do you want to put something together then that works for altitude in your direction? That'd be great.
looking for a descent in the box there. Let me go to test.
Okay, roger that, Steve.
All right. So that is good. That just means the cabin is pressurized. We're going up to flight level 230, so we'll set it for 1,000 above, and we'll set this for 10 o'clock, which is about 500 feet per minute cabin rate climb while we climb up. Do a fuel check here. So this airplane will use auxiliary fuel first, and then it will move on to the main tank second. So burn all the inside fuel up first. Yeah, we're looking at runway length, runway heading, which is 164. Flaps approach. Set markers. We're going to rotate at 102. We need 4,400 feet of runway, which we got that and then some. Come down here. I'll turn on the taxi light and reco light. Put the props in beta mode. Squawk mode Charlie, which is altitude 725 tree. Cycle rudder boost. I only need to do that if the thing is not right there. We can do a windshield wiper check since it is raining. Okay. Make sure all the lights stay off. It's kind of like a takeoff config check. I'll turn on the radar when we get in the air. Get ATIS.
Light rain. Ceiling 6,000 broken. 9,500 broken. Temperature 14. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3004. Arriving and departing runways 16 right, 16 left. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
Alright, we are still good with Alpha. We can remove those now. Alright, we're on ground. I've got tower set. Reno ground, King Air 1399, Atlanta, current with Alpha, ready taxi.
Number 139er, Reno ground, runway 16 left, taxi via Charlie.
16 left via Charlie, King Air 1399. Alright, we are off to the races. I guess since we're at Reno, that kind of makes sense. Oh man, that was a tragedy. I cannot talk today. With that Reno race, air races this year, that guy, I think he G-locked in the turn there. He was battling it out with his guy, and yeah, he crashed and died, man. That was horrible. And I guess he had won like beginner of the year or something 2 years ago, so he was new to the racing, but he wasn't new to airplanes. I mean, he had a PPL, he has IFR, he had been flying since 1985, I think. He was in his 60s, I believe, age-wise. Go left control on the airline, right controls are good. Got a little ways more to go. Let's do auto ignition. Feels good. Oil's good. Everything temp-wise is good. Make sure these lights stay out. All good. Switch to tower. Departure is 19.2. Turn that on. Turn pitot, stall warning, landing lights, strobes.
Yakima traffic, Skyhawk 719, 9 Charlie Bravo, 3 miles south, along final, runway 27.
Aircraft calling Yakima, say again, this is a towered field.
I was expecting a tower field in about another 3 hours from now.
Number 719 Charlie Bravo, Yakima Tower. Yeah, if pilot edge is open, then the airport is open. If it's a covered field anyway, say again your position.
I am 3 miles south at 1,900 feet inbound, full stop.
Number 719 Charlie Bravo, runway 9er is in use. Information X-ray is current. Speed southbound, join right down runway 9er.
Runway 9er.
Number 719 Charlie Bravo, southbound to join right down runway 9er, please.
Okay. Downwind for runway 19. 19er Charlie Bravo.
Number 719 Charlie Bravo, proceed southbound. Go south to join right down on runway 9er, please.
Okay, I'm going to have to make a loop. I'm too close.
Just go south, sir. I need you on the south side of the field.
How do you do a loop? It's gonna do a loop. Like up.
South.
Trying to make sure
I
that
had Tango. I had information Tango when I approached 719 Charlie Bravo.
I don't want
X-ray's been up for about 30 minutes.
I don't want to mess them up.
Yeah. Thank you. So I'm down the downwind for 19er.
You should say right downwind, but that's all right. This is a training environment. Reno Tower, King Air 1399, hold short 16 left.
Runway 9er, clear to land, wind 040 at 11.
Sorry, you got walked over to the tower. 19 Charlie Bravo.
Number 719 Charlie Bravo, right downwind for runway 9er. Join a right downwind runway 9er, cleared to land. Wind 040 at 11.
Right for runway 19er, or 9er, clear to land.
Number 872 Golf, Albuquerque, center set at pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240.
I can't hear him, but I'm going to anticipate his readback. Reno Tower, King Air 1399, hold short 16 left.
Number 1399 Reno Tower, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 160 at 11.
16 left, clear for takeoff, King Air 1399. All right, let's go. Rock and roll. Clear right. Clear left. Windsock is right down the runway, so happy days ahead.
Charlie Bravo, you're lined up for runway 4. Go around, make right traffic, runway 9er.
Okay.
And we're going to go full on the condition. Bring up our engines 50%. Props are 100. AFX
Feather
lights.
lights on. Airspeed alive.
Number 719 Charlie
knots.
Bravo, again, wind 040 at 11, runway 9er, cleared to land.
So we're going to look for about 150 knots, 2,000 feet per minute.
Rotate. V2. Positive rate.
Number 719 Charlie Bravo, yeah,
You're on.
tower.
Attitudes check. Gear indicates up.
Let's repeat your last, please. Charlie Bravo, 19 Charlie Bravo.
Number 719 Charlie Bravo, wind 040 at 11.
Flaps
Runway
indicates up.
9er, clear to land.
Clear to land. 9er Charlie Bravo.
We're going to hold 2,000 feet per minute here.
El Paso clearance, Grumman Tiger 105 November Alpha. See if this new routing to Deming will work for you.
Number 105 November Alpha, yeah, you don't have a terminating point on Victor 94. Give me a minute, I'll be back with you as soon as I can.
Join the localizer.
139er, contact NorCal departure.
Over to departure 1399er. Go to 19.2. Man, this thing's all over the place. NorCal departure, King Air 1399. Coming via the Reno 9, leaving 7,000 for 10,000.
Number 139er, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
I maintain flight level 190, King Air 1399. I'm going to hold this climb rate though until we get to 11,000. Because we got to be 3 DME at 66, so we're at 78, so we're doing good there.
Charlie Bravo, taxi parking via
6
Alpha,
DME has to be 88.
Taxi via Alpha, stay on this frequency. 19er Charlie Bravo.
Gears up, flaps are up. We're going to
I am
reduce
cleared
the
active.
prop here.
Number 139er, when able, proceed direct Merlet, resume on navigation.
Clear direct Marlet, resume on navigation 1399er. Alright, so let's go back to that, and we'll do autopilot, GPS, and we'll do flight plan, Marlet, activate.
That was 505. Can you try reaching out to Los Angeles Center 124.62? They're not taking the handoff. If you don't get anybody, come back to this frequency.
9 miles, we got to be at least 11,000, so we're going to be good there.
Number 6 Hotel Papa, contact NorCal approach 120.905.
I'm going to pitch down a little bit. We have plenty of altitude.
0.905. Bonanza 6 Hotel Papa, thank you.
Of course, we're not on the SID anymore because he would have only said direct to Merlet if we had a safe altitude. So.
Number 105 November Alpha, that altitude isn't going to work. Are you able 10,000?
10,000 affirmative.
Am I?
Back off the prop. Looks like we're going to be breaking out of this stuff here soon.
Hotel Papa 3,500, heading 015.
Number 956 Hotel Papa, NorCal approach. Were you assigned that heading?
No, we're on no nav right now. Sorry about that.
Number 6 Hotel Papa, roger. No need to report your heading then. Oakland altimeter 3002, advise the Datus.
I'll never do it again. Thank you very much. Hotel Papa.
Don't say never. Don't say never, because I try not to make the same mistake twice, but you know what? It happens. It just happens.
Number 139er, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
Oakland 132.2, 139er.
139er, 9 Oakland Center 132.2. 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 139er, 9 Oakland Center 132.2
Oakland Center, King Air 1399, 2000, 600, climbing flight level 190.
King Air 1390, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, 1399.
Walker 2489, as you approach the Fort Jones VOR, minimum vectoring altitudes are higher than your present cruise altitude. What are your intentions headed into Siskiyou?
I'm going to go drop this down to about 1,000 feet per minute. And then we'll go in the climb mode.
Affirmative. Good 49.
Walker 2489, roger, I'll notify.
Now we're in climb mode.
Expect that.
And that will give us about 1,500 feet per minute in the climb. I hate when I do that. I hit the wrong button. If you fall out of this thing, you have to use the seating chart to get back in the plane, otherwise you'll just float around. Eventually you might hit the ground. Alright. I want to do the weather radar. That's what I was trying to do there. I meant to turn it on the runway, but I was listening to that guy, so forgot. So we're gonna do radar, put that on map.
Hey, Grumman 105, number Alpha, clearance available, let me know when you're ready. Number 105, number Alpha is cleared to the Deming Airport. Radar vector is Newman VOR, Echo Whiskey Mike. Join Victor 94, the Deming VOR, Delta Mike November, and direct. Maintain 10,000. Departure 119.15, squawk 3150.
I think this
Just
is
tell me what you got and I'll fill in the blank.
going off the radio. I think. Actually not sure. Because this shows 2 miles, so I don't know why it says waypoint.
Alpha is cleared to Deming via radar vectors Newman VOR, Echo Whiskey Mike, Victor 94, Deming VOR, then direct. Number 5, member Alpha, Newman VOR is Echo Whiskey Mike, just north of El Paso.
Good there. Coming through transitional altitude of flight level 180. So everybody switches to standard, which is 2992 at 180, and we're breaking through and getting some blue skies. There's no ice going on, so we're okay on that. Big indicator of ice is if you start losing your ability to climb. That's usually a pretty good significant clue. I guess I can close the anti-ice. It'll give us a little bit more power. Had them closed because of the rain and stuff like that. Alright, we can turn off our seat belts. Cabin pressure should be climbing away. Alright, so it's like the airport at Fresno is 336, and right now is VFR at Fresno. Let me double check, make sure. Yeah, just a few clouds at 7,000 AGL. So field elevation is 336. So we'll just say 2,000. So we'll do back. Flight plan. CZQ is close enough, so we'll do, I don't know, I'll just do 2,500.
105 member Alpha, El Paso ground runway 26 left, taxi via Zulu 1 and Lima.
Map, VNAV, I'm going to wait to do that till I get to our cruising altitude, and then I'll set up 1,500 feet per minute down, and that will give us our top of descent, which I'm guessing is probably like 10, 15 minutes.
Atlanta 6 Hotel Papa, contact NorCal Bridge 134.5.
Alright, we're leveling out here at flight level 230. Seatbelt signs are off. We'll go ahead and give our guests some tables, TVs, what have you.
Bird 956 Hotel Papa, NorCal approach open, altimeter 3002, advise the Vetus.
Nice cloudy trip over here. Alright, now I can set up my VNAV for target VS 1500. Enter gives us 22 minutes. Of course, it's counting down really fast because we are picking up speed. So like I said, about 15 minutes by the time everything's said and done. So we'll back off our fuel there, and we'll back off our prop RPM. When you back off the prop RPM, you will actually increase torque.
Number 6 Hotel Papa, thanks for X-ray, expect runway 28 right, report to the airport in sight. Number 872 Golf, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45.
2845, somebody else. Albuquerque Center Station 870 Golf, flight level 330, clear to 240 PD.
Number 872 Golf, Albuquerque Center, thanks. Tucson altimeter 3003, cross Dingo at 13,000.
Number 3 Dingo 13,000, somebody else.
All right. So I'm going to pause the recording here, and we'll pick it back up at our top of descent, and then we'll plan the arrival and the approach. So see you in a second.
Reach anybody, just come back to this frequency.
121.4. Yep.
All right, guys. Unpaused. We're coming up to our top of descent.
1399 descend at pilot's discretion to maintain 14,000 Fresno altimeter 29908.
Descend pilot discretion, maintain 14,000 to 998, King Air 1399. Alright, so we're gonna go 14 here in a moment. So we got VNAV, we got 3 minutes till top of descent. So we have to figure out our cabin pressure. So he said 29908, so basically 400 above field.
Number Tower, Niner 56 Hotel Papa, Oakland Tower, straight in, runway 28 right, cleared to land, and wind 280 at 8.
So 400 plus field. So 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll just round that up to 800 field. And ATIS is 121. $35.
Ray 7 to Golf, contact Tucson approach 125.1.
Advise on initial contact, you have information, Charlie. Fresno Air Terminal, ATIS information, Charlie. 1853 Zulu, wind 280 at 5. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 7,000. Temperature 23. Dew point 12. Altimeter 299 8. Arriving and departing runways 29 left, 29 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading. Altitude and flight following is requested. Read back or runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Charlie.
And get Fresno's
Ray 7 to Golf, to maintain 900,000.
approach locked in there. Approaching our top of descent. And then we'll go on down to 14. Plenty of fuel.
Vertical track.
All right, so we'll hit vertical descent. Take out some of this power so we don't overspeed. Oakland Center, King Air 1399 is leaving 230.
Number 1399, roger, thanks.
So now we need to set our pressure for 800.
Alpha, when you're able to proceed direct to Newman VOR, join Victor 94.
And you'll see the cabin is now descending. We're just going to do a visual approach because the weather should be fine by the time we get there.
Number 6 Hotel Pop, stay on this frequency, Charlie to the ramp, okay? Pleasure. Citation 72 Golf, to maintain 7,000.
XP11 transition is 180 everywhere in the United States. So it's not like I have to check a chart or get it. I know overseas they have different transition altitudes. Most of the time it's either 5,000 or 7,000, but it varies. So we're gonna do, what do you say, it was 2998. Then he'll double check when we level out and make sure our altimeters are all accurate. Say 13.4. Altitude is 336.
November 5342 Foxtrot Yakima Tower, join right down, runway 9er, report at midfield.
Runway length 8008. Runway heading 292. Flaps down, set. Flaps approach is 160. Gear down 184. We need at least 3,200, so we got that. VREF is 103.
Maintain 6,000, report 2
Plus 10, so 113. Let's get updated there.
505, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
128.65, Alpha 505.
Oh yeah, these clouds are... it's a little cloudy over there, but we should be alright by the time we get to Fresno. Fresh snow.
South 505, Phoenix approach, 6 for Golf, expect ILS, runway 7 right approach. Number 872 Golf, turn right heading 130, vectors, visual approach, runway 11 left, maintain 6,000.
Seatbelts on.
Golf, you said 111.7 is not working? Number 72 Golf, say again? Well, if you're not receiving it, there's nothing to intercept, right? Okay, number 872 Golf with the field in sight, clear visual approach, runway 11 left.
Just gonna do a visual 29er left approach. So we're gonna go home, procedure, approach, 29er.
King Air 139er, descend to maintain 11,000.
Descend to maintain 11,000, King Air 1399. Visual 29er left, load. So the first altitude he gave me was to make sure that my altitude matches what his scope shows. And even though he showed 2998, you always have to check your weather injector, because if your weather injector is wrong, you have to use whatever your weather injector is showing. 'Cause that's what the sim's using, not what he's maybe using.
Stability 10. Walker 2489, did you get a procedure turn? Are you on your procedure turn now? Is that correct? Dew point 12. Altimeter 2998. Arriving in departing runway 29er left, 29er right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read backhaul runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
Alright, we're still with Charlie. So we'll get our handoff here to approach. You can see the bottom edge of the Charlie airspace. Fresno approach 119.6, King Air 1399.
Citation 872 Golf, contact Tucson Tower 118.3 today.
Tower 18.3, 70 Golf Bay.
I'll wait till he signs in with Tower before I check in, because he wants to get his landing clearance before I want to get my approach clearance.
Just Tower Station 870 Golf, visual on the left.
872 Golf, Tucson Tower, runway 11 left, clear to land.
Shift change.
Golf.
Good afternoon, Fresno approach King Air 1399, level at 11,000, current with Charlie, request visual 29er left approach.
Air 1399er, Fresno approach, expect visual approach, runway 29er left.
And I can plan on 29er left, 1399.
Yakima Tower, rear 5342 Foxtrot, on the right downwind runway 09er.
November 42 Foxtrot, runway 9er, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 09er, 5342 Foxtrot.
1399er, set and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, 1399. She kind of broke up, but I think that's what it was.
Denver approach, November 297 Juliet Mike, IFR request.
Your 207 Juliet, Mike, to correction, Denver approach.
Alright, lights, seatbelts.
For 297 Juliet Mike, we'd like to pick up a pop-up IFR to Centennial Airport for the ILS 35.
Your 297 Juliet Mike, aircraft type and equipment suffix.
Pilatus PC-12 slant golf.
Your 7 Juliet Mike, squawk 5207 ident, and say your position.
Guess we'll park at
We are 16 miles northwest of Centennial, 297 Juliet Mike.
Atlantic.
Signature.
Let's go signature.
16 miles northwest of Centennial Airport, Centennial altimeter 3033, and what was the approach request again?
The ILS for 35 right, will take XP transition.
Until I switched over to my track IR. It's such a handy tool. I mainly use it for just taxiing around and pattern work. And then I use it a lot on my DCS.
Mike, you're clear to Centennial Airport via flight heading 150. Radar vector is XB for the ILS runway 35 right approach. And maintain 10,000.
For 297 Juliet Mike, cleared to Centennial Airport via heading 150 radar vectors XB, cleared for the ILS 35 right approach for 297 Juliet Mike.
I don't know, what's the
What's
the reciprocal of this?
7 right approach, report established localized.
Cleared ILS 7 right approach, will report established on the localizer Southwest 505.
Say heading a 100 or something like that.
There's 399er Fresno Airport, 12 correction, 10 to 11 o'clock, 11 miles, report in sight.
I have the field, King Air 1399.
King Air 1399er, clear visual approach, runway 29er left, contact Fresno Tower.
Cleared visual approach, 29er left, and over to Fresno Tower 1399. Tower is 18-2.
Yakima Tower, Warrior 5342 Foxtrot, clear runway 09er, looking to park at the west ramp.
42 Foxtrot, taxi to parking via Alpha, have a great day.
Taxi via Alpha, 5342 Foxtrot, thank you.
Fresno Tower, King Air 1399. Visual 29er left on the, looks like a right downwind.
No 1399er Fresno Tower, join the right downwind, runway 29er left, runway 29er left, clear to land.
Join the right downwind, 29er left, clear to land, 1399. Alrighty.
Tucson Tower Station 8, show the Gulf clear of 11 left, Alpha 11 to executive air.
872 Golf taxi to FBO via Alpha, have a wonderful day.
I actually also need Delta if that's okay with you.
Activate.
872 Golf taxi via Alpha Delta.
Alpha Delta to executive air, somebody else.
Field's right there. And pattern altitude is 1,000 feet above, so it'll be 13. The inside ring is usually about 5 miles, so we'll turn base here in a second. 1,000 feet to go.
$1,000 feet to minimums. $500 feet to minimums.
All right, autopilot off. Turn right base here. $180. Gear traveling.
Port Southwest 505 established on the localizer.
Southwest 505, thank you. Contact Phoenix Tower.
Over Phoenix Tower, Southwest 505. Phoenix Tower, Southwest 505, ILS, runway 7 right.
Southwest 505, Phoenix Tower, runway 7 right, clear to land.
Runway 7 right, clear to land, Southwest 505.
Laps full.
200 feet to minimums. $100 feet to minimums. Minimums.
A little bit of a tailwind on the landing here, I think. Yep. No? Shows right down the runway, actually. Even better. Couple F-15s down there on the left.
Feet. 50 feet.
When it goes down to Bravo 10.
Knots.
It looks like Signature straight ahead. Fresno Tower, King Air 1399, looking for a signature. It looks like straight.
Air 1399, taxi straight ahead to parking. Have a wonderful day.
Parking straight ahead, 1399. Thanks, you too. Alright, landing. Strobes. Auto feather. Pedo. Stall warning.
Tower Southwest 505, clear of 7 right on Gulf 7. Taxi to the south terminal, Delta 11 is our entry point.
Southwest 505, taxi to terminal. Continue on eastbound on Foxtrot 11 to Echo 11, Delta, actually it'll be Delta, sorry, Foxtrot 11, Echo 11, Echo, Delta 11, Delta, cross runway 2, cross runway 7 left at Foxtrot 11.
Taxi to terminal, the Foxtrot 11, Echo 11, Echo, Delta 11, Delta, cross 7 left on Foxtrot 11, Southwest 505.
07 Juliet, Mike, turn left heading 050.
Left 050 for 297 Juliet Mike.
Seattle, Walker 2489. Yeah, I'm clear, cancel over.
Walker 2489, for cancellation received. Thank you. Have a wonderful.
Thank you. Have a good evening. Control sign.
Number 5 November Alpha, contact Albuquerque Center 135.87.
135.875 Alpha.
Number 7 Juliet Mike, you're clear direct XB.
Clear direct XB 7 Juliet Mike.
All right, the only thing I didn't do was, actually I did do that. I turned on the anti-ice, so we can turn that off. Pitot heat is off. And turn off our taxi light, Rico light.
Number 207 Juliet Mike, cross XB at 900,000 or above, cleared RNF, correction, cleared ILS, runway 35 right approach.
XB at or above 9,000, cleared for the ILS 35 right approach, 297 Juliet Mike.
Oxygen.
The 105 November Alpha, Albuquerque Center, thank you, Deming, I'll attend it.
Actually, let's do a replay before I shut her down. Always make sure you're offline before you do a replay. Otherwise, you'll all of a sudden be back up on their scopes.
Flaps indicates up. $100 feet. Minimums. 50 feet.
All right, I'll take that. Things are going a little squirrely, but that's all right. Fuel cutoff, all that stuff is good. We can turn off our beacon light now. Turn off the power, shut that. Accidentally closed the window to my GTN, I think. All right. All tired down. This is a really nice airport. It's sold by Orbix, I believe. Got your cargo ramp over there. I don't usually fly a cargo in and out of here, but every now and then I do. These are all SAM gates. This terminal looks pretty cool at night. I'll show you. Just the airport's nice at night too. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, all that fancy stuff. And if you ever want to ask questions live or check out a live stream, I randomly live stream on Twitch. Usually they're not super long flights because on Twitch I feel like I have to talk the entire time. So it's kind of nice to do these YouTube videos because I can take a break from talking and pause the recording and then pick up or lift off. So it's kind of cool. All right, guys. You have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. Chase out.